Wednesday, we encourage you to please corroborate or disavow. What that means is you call us and tell us, that story of the goat that flew the fence, it's true. Or say, no, the goat did not fly the fence, he walked around. You disavow. We want to be able to get a balanced view from everybody concerning the reports that come through. It is also a special day for us here on Hello Port Harcourt because it is a day where we get to listen to songs from female artists, strictly female artists. It's a Woman Crush Wednesday program. And let's start this Wednesday with a bit of a family affair. 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. The WhatsApp number, where we get to read your messages via text, whether it is from the WhatsApp online platform or the SMS platform. Please send me those messages, or send us those messages to the number 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. All right, as always, please don't forget, turn down the volume of your radio set before you call us, so we can have a great time listening to you and taking your reports. Once again, at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. First call on the line this morning is Barry D. Gadom, I beg your pardon, and he's on the line speaking to us from Mile 1 in Port Harcourt. Barry D. Gadom, good morning to you, please.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. No? Oh. Jude.
What's going on?
Thank you very much. My name is Barry De Gadom, the studio governor. Well, Jude, what I saw yesterday, just beside the Romola flyover, close to the foot of the bridge, of the Romola bridge, I saw three boys. They were busy collecting money from bus drivers and taxi drivers. Then, secondly, Jude, I'm calling on the Obiako local government chairman. I don't know his name, though. He should go and fill up the potholes at Ogbogoro Junction. Because, Jude,
I know.
the potholes there, not the small thing, in the spoil motors. At that Ogbogoro Junction, 2 potholes for that matter. Then, lastly, I'm calling on the attention of the NDDC. You know, we now have a South-South Development Commission. So I'm calling on the attention of these two agencies. Please, they should go and fix the internal roads at the axis of Ada George, New Road. Those internal roads are nothing to write home about. We have road 1, road 2, road 3, road 4, up to road 16. Most of these roads, they are not travelable at all. When it rains, flood everywhere. So please, let them do the needs. Thank you very much, Jude Samuel Mamik.
Thank you very much. That was Barry Digedon for speaking to us from Mile 1. We have another caller on the line, and we also have messages coming through via the WhatsApp portal. We'll get to read them very shortly. Chibuzo, let's get to say hello to Chibuzo, who is in Oyibo this morning. Chibuzo, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, I want to tell you my eyewitness in Oyibo, Oban. Like you rightly said, it's better you obey the rules and regulations of radio broadcasting to exist in order. If not, I would have called names. There's this solar, and this gave Oyibo ban.
Okay.
Some persons used it as to drag kinship. And they
really?
Give people they want and let others. But as I talk with you now, the member representing Oyibo in House of Assembly, River State, has started distributing that same light to every nook and crannies of Oyibo Urban, which I saw with my eyes. In fact, I went many places and saw that by myself. That is what we call leadership. I am praying that God should still give him enablement to bring more to Oyibo so that everywhere would be light, because the Bible says, let there be light, and there was light. I say kudos to that honorable member, Honorable Gerard Ofoji.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Let's get to read some messages now. We have about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Might not be enough to take some calls at the moment. Do bear with us. You can call us right after the break, please. All right. This one's saying, Jude, where's the Bola and Fish you promised me on your show last week? Clinton, Mr. Fresh. I did, and it wasn't sorted. Oh, maybe I said we'll work on it. Okay, all right. Some people I just give the fish right on the show. Okay, all right, okay. Ike from Rumokoro. Let's just quickly take you. Ike, very quickly, please.
Mr. James, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I beg, for the past 31 months now, here, we don't have light. And NEPA is not really coming out to tell us that this is what the issue is.
What part of Rukpoku, please? Is it the whole Rukpoku?
Behind this Amechi primary school, this place they are doing flyover.
Okay, wait. I'm taking this down so that I can ask a question very quickly. All right.
Yeah. At least.
Okay.
We're supposed to get reason why we can't have light for closing now.
Okay, so behind the primary school.
Amechi primary school.
Okay, Amechi primary school.
And I beg, don't be offended. I want to verify something. There is this advert they play in the morning. I mean, after there's this advert they play after 6 o'clock news in the morning. But I heard something. I don't know if I can get the address. They are calling the address very fast.
I don't. I wasn't here, so I can't tell. I can ask around, please, but I don't know. We're back after this break, please. All right, thank you. and we are getting back to, yes, you guessed it, our eyewitness report. So what have you seen? What have you observed within the past days, weeks, or even months in Port Harcourt? Now, to Ike, or is it Ike that called earlier on about from Mukwaku, we complained about the power issue. I've sent a message live on X to the PhD handle at PhD Connect. I've asked for an explanation and possibly, an investigation into the issue. Right? Hopefully, we can get some time frame as to its resolution. But are we keeping myself on the toes, or rather, yeah, I will. I'll be putting myself on the toes of the PhD to give information, because tomorrow being Thursday, we'll have a full-on section, all things being equal, for power updates. But for now, let's get back to you as we are getting to find out from you what's going on in your part of River State.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. WhatsApp is 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. Miss Zion's on the line. Let's get to say hello and read comments afterwards. Good morning to you, Zion in GRA.
Yeah, Jude, good morning to you. Rumola Bridge, a design is going on there. Very beautiful.
Interesting.
And I think it's being sponsored by Euro Lagardère. I want to plead with them, from me to them, if they can extend the design to every other bridge across the Aba Road axis, it will be beautiful. Not just the design. If they can put a little touch of thickening on them, especially as already in the tide season, to give us this light in River State and in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
I don't know when you get there, Jude.
I
see pure artistry there.
Okay.
And also my last plea, I think beyond just those images, if they can mirror some notable names from River State, the founding fathers of River State, some River sons and daughters that have made some indelible mark, not only in politics, but in the area of academics, in the area of art and culture and other sports. They should remove politicians, so please don't put any politicians there. I'm begging them. But something that can resonate with we as Rivers and also motivate the young ones, so we can tell some stories to our children as we drive them along in this season. Mr. Zion.
All right, thank you very much. That's not a bad suggestion. I think maybe one or two of those people who are sponsoring that particular decor will probably take note. All right. I'm sure the government is also aware, right? You can't do stuff like that, yeah. All right, Jude, my eyewitness report, this is on WhatsApp right now. My eyewitness report is on the increasing emergence of street hoodlums on virtually all bus stops or parking junctions in Port Harcourt, constituting nuisance. Please let the governor see to it that these authorities concerned make our parking junctions free from these menace. Ibims, I think your call is not too far off of several calls in the past few months on this issue, because it has become not just an eyesore, but I think it's become an insult to the sensitivities of the residents in this city, and also it is an insult on the community that is River State, because now some of those agberos, some of those louts see themselves as doing a job able-bodied men now deciding that their task, the only thing that their brain cells, the 3 or 4 of them in their head, can do is to harass drivers for surcharges. That's what they do. And I find very funny. I find it very comical. Is when I see them at these junctions, they act as though they're on a military mission, something that's life changing, something that's very important. You see very young boys, 23, 24, talking to older gentlemen. Chief, Oga, your money. I work. I did not waste my time. And I'm looking at these boys. I'm like, some of these drivers have children your age. And then again, one is tempted to also fault the drivers and the drivers' unions who have used these people for years now, as checks and balances to their own excesses. Because if you leave drivers alone, most of them would not obey simple instructions. Park here, be on the line. No, people want to take a quick ride, get out, or move. So in a sense, those louts actually serve a purpose. In a sense, they actually serve a purpose. But then, I'm not sure that the mothers of these men and the wives of these men, when they had these children or when they got married to these men, ever envisaged that their sons and their husbands would be on the street with pipes and wiping people's vehicles, asking them for 100 naira. They make a lot of money. Let's not kid ourselves. They make a lot of money. I've heard one of them actually brag that, look, he has rented a self-con. Say, they stay self-con. May nobody see me finish. Nobody want to give me money. I don't know. But wait, fault is from all of you. All of you. All right, 009-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Yes, PH, my eyewitness report is concerning the inexperienced drivers in Port Harcourt. Yesterday, myself and 4 others would have been crushed by a Minimals driver right on the zebra crossing at Location Junction. Oh, yeah, I know that place. Please let the Ministry of Transport bring back the enforcement running psychiatric tests on all drivers before they are issued driver's licenses or drive on our roads. Please, Debbie from NTO. Debbie, I understand that because once again, the louts and the drivers, particularly the commercial drivers, have a huge problem. Like I said, for the louts, they have about 3 or 4 brain cells. For the drivers, I think it's about 2.5 brain cells. That's what they have, right? Because the route you just made mention of, that Rumokuta to Location all the way to Rumola, they don't obey streetlights. They don't believe streetlights work for them. Yes, those streetlights are faulty because they're not properly programmed. However, the decent human beings who use them, right, are not from Spain. Neither are they from Dubai. They're Nigerians, just like the drivers. But no, once again, most likely alcohol, most likely drugs, or maybe too many cheap women around their lives have decimated the brain cells of most of these taxi drivers. John from Iwofe, good morning. Hello, John.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. John.
Yeah, it took me almost 2 minutes.
Apologies.
Okay, 2 things I want to speak about. One is this culture of churches. Most importantly, Salvation Ministry, carrying artificial speed bombs in the evening to disrupt the solar movement in the name of having a program. If they are having programs, I don't think those worshippers in their churches, when they go to work, these security men, service men, go and walk them to cross the road to their place of work. So why would they not block roads when they are having trouble for adults to cross it? I sincerely don't understand.
Oh, well, maybe because they're worried about the safety of the roads, because where the church is located.
That's the question I'm asking. When those church go to work, do they escort them to go across them in their place of work? Because they use the same road and go to work. So why would they not go and block road and cause
wait, do they block the road or they just put those plastic speed breakers?
They put those things that carry stop and move.
Okay.
Have you not seen them?
Okay. We have to enlighten ourselves about this. All right. What's the other
So
thing?
that's what we are the ones that put out. Churches don't put out. So whatever thing they are doing there is their business. So they should not carry their business to come and obstruct somebody's business. That is doing legitimate business. Let me just put that word. And take all is good.
Yes, please.
This year, when are the GRA, David?
Which of the GRAs? Phase 1, phase 2?
This our phase 2.
Where you have Abacha Road.
Hotels and nightclubs.
Okay, that's GRA phase 2.
Okay. The level of traffic on that road, just because of one or two construction, is becoming a air.
No, give us what roads, what streets in particular? Is it Woji?
The only route now is Casablanca.
Okay.
That front of Casablanca. They have blocked the one going to the bus. They blocked the one behind Linewood. They blocked the Amity's only that Casablanca. And that portion of road is not something that should take more than 3 days to fix. But it has took over 2 weeks.
To fix that road?
Yes.
Well,
if anybody is hearing me, they will call and...
Yeah, they confirm. Yeah, but let me ask you, John, do you know who's constructing the road? Is it a local government? Does it look like a private? Who's?
There is no signage. In fact, I drove to that place. There is no signage to okay. Contract.
This company is being our yes.
Yes. I think I don't know if it's Ministry of Work or I don't know.
Okay.
I've not seen the only thing I've seen is diversion of road.
Okay. Fair enough. John, thank you very much. These are very legitimate concerns of yours this morning. Please do have a smashing day. Well, not smashing people, but have a good day as you drive around. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook. I'm getting to Facebook right now. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Well, good morning, Mr. Jude. I think most parts of new GRA, should be declared flash flood emergency because when it rains, it is nothing compared to a GRA. Places like Woji Road, Sani Abacha Road, Ameti Drive, Professor Bowe, etc. should be declared emergency zones because of the flash flooding that occurs. Well, if I'm not mistaken, an elderly gentleman once told me that all those areas back in the late 80s and early 90s were swamps. That Jerry Phase 2 then used to stop at where you have the current Tombia extension, the first junction before the Tombia extension. That's the junction where you have that the eatery facing the cinema. Yeah, that's where that Phase 2 GRA stopped initially. So all these other places that you are right now, Tombia extension, the Ikwere Road connection to Abacha Road. In fact, I remember. I think I was in secondary school. Or was I university when that Abacha Road was created? Right? I think it was in primary school. Yeah, when they put the cobblestones initially. That was my first time of seeing interlocking tiles being used on roads. Yeah. So, whose fault is it then? 9.3, good morning. Oh dear, so sorry. Drop call. Scenario, Jude, good morning. Please remind the governor of Rivers State of the deplorable state of NTA Ngboba Road. That road is now an eyesore. The State Ministry of Works should swing into swift action. Clinton, Mr. Fresh in Port Harcourt. I think of particular note is the junction, the entrance to the Majesty Estate along NTA Ngboba Road. This is right after the NTA junction, right? I think it's after Unity Junction. Yeah. All right. Benjamin is in Port Harcourt. Benjamin, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, Benjamin.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you, Mr. Benjamin. Go on, please. Good morning.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to quickly react to three things. First of all, I want to react to maybe the last caller, if I'm not mistaken, who was talking about the speed bumps that one of the biggest church in the world, Salvation Ministry, used to cause traffic on the road. And I beg to disagree. For the past year that Salvation Ministry do organize one of their programs, 5 Nights of Glory, now Glory Reign, as massive as the crowd that program entertains, there has never been a record of stampede one day. Nobody has come out that there was stampede or my phone was this or my papers was missing. No. Why do I say so? Because of their coordination. Salvation Ministry is because they are very coordinated. I'm not speaking for them. I'm just trying to react. Now they are having a church program. If now there's an accident in front of any of the churches after program, these are the same people that will now make issues that, Salvation Ministry, they will not rest. After their program, they will not have traffic people that will control. Now they have key people. But these people now made temporary speed bumps to control traffic. And nobody has complained, there was accident of this. But yet people are still complaining.
Benjamin, I think I like your analogy, and I think to a certain degree it does make sense, because the speed bumps are there when you have a large number of people at any location for a period of time. I think I understand that. I've also seen that in some schools, some areas where you have primary schools and they don't have a speed breaker. Then during the closing period, they bring out a temporary speed bump so that people are wary of the children there. I think it makes sense. However, we should also balance this conversation, because he's saying that when these same people are using that same road and they're going to work, there is no need for the speed breaker, because when you put the speed breaker there, it does, yes, help people to go carefully as there's a church service going on, but at the same time, it restricts the flow of movement. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It restricts the flow of movement. Do Salvation Ministry hold service every day? They just hold their midweek service on Thursday and on Sunday.
But
that particular period, it will not be the issue that will not cause chaos, mayhem. No, I don't think so. But let's not dwell on that. I want to speak on another issue.
Yes, please.
I want to talk about the flyover at Artillery and other flyovers in Port Harcourt.
All right.
I am bewildered. Let me use that word.
Fair enough.
How a flyover will not be having traffic in layman terms go slow. Why? Because of those miscreants, those dissidents that call themselves abokis, that carry trucks around. They have removed those robbers that address the expansion of the bridge. Now you now see a hole in the bridge.
Oh, yes.
If you are driving, if you are using artillery flyover, especially artillery flyover, from like 5, when traffic is becoming high, you will see hold up from that flyover, stretching down to almost, let me say, First Bank, Genesis, that place. I think you are approaching the flyover, you are going to Rumukushi. You will see serious traffic, because those people have removed that rubber that is controlling the expansion in the bridge. Thereby, there's a hole and causing
traffic.
Serious traffic.
Yeah.
And yet government officials, nobody has addressed that issue. Look at Eliozu flyover. You see bombs on flyover in River State. Look at those things, and no government official is addressing it. Look at what's it called? Obirikwere now. That road that was a fine express road. Now look at how it is now. Big speed bumps on the road. You can even see traffic lights. So I think the government should wake up and do the needful, not try to politicize everything. The governor did it, the governor did this, the House of Assembly, everybody is just about themselves. I'm talking about all
Mr. Benjamin. Hello, Mr. Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin. Hello.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Mr. Benjamin.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We lost you for a few seconds. Could you wrap up so we can go on to the next guy?
Okay, if those 2 points are clearly
Yes.
understood, I think I should wrap up on that.
Okay.
Thank you very
All
much.
right. Thank you very much, Mr. Benjamin. Thank you. All right. Good morning, Jude. This is a message on WhatsApp. Debbie spoke about the location zebra crossing. Jude, I want to suggest that the traffic lights should be made to work simultaneously with a ground bump made of iron and spikes. So that when it reads green for go, the spikes will go down, and when it turns red or yellow, the spikes will gradually come up, else nobody faults the command. And people should be properly orientated not to cross when the vehicles are moving, so that when the spikes are up, they can cross without fear and the car will not disobey the lights. Just my suggestion. I hope the agencies are listening. Thank you very much. Godwin says we complain about putting a speed breaker, but what then would we say about those who completely block the road with their members when they worship? Godwin from Chinda. All right, Godwin, thank you very much. Well, we have a break coming up very shortly. We'll try and address some of these issues on the show, and then look out for the big conversation by 11 o'clock this morning. All right, the time is coming.